Hey, we picked up a new bronze door opener and we're gonna exchange the old one with the new one. Let me show you how simple this is. Let's get back to work. Toughest part might be getting the old ones off. They've been on here for 20 years. So let's get going.
First, we'll remove the screws from the deadbolt section of the doorknob. And don't forget to remove the outside part of the deadbolt. Then we'll pull the other two screws from the deadbolt. Now, this might be a tight fit to get out, but we'll wiggle it and work it until we can get it out. Looking at the parts from our package, we'll now start to put the new shaft in. Line it up, set it tight, screw it in. As we look at our deadbolt, look how they fit together. The slotted part and the slotted hole. Now we want to get the outside lock mechanism with the fascia plate and place it in the hole. Then we'll grab the inside of the deadlock with the fascia plate. It's like a washer plate, and line it up and get ready to screw it in. Now that it's all lined up, we will take the screws and tighten them up, and then we will check the lock to make sure the lock flows nicely, and we're all set. The deadbolt is set and ready to go. Now that our deadbolt is flowing smoothly, we have to check the key lock. And yes, key lock looks good and it's flowing smoothly, but I did discover our faceplate is upside down. We will have to change that later. Now with the deadbolt secured and working properly, we'll now take the old doorknob off. Same process, undo all the screws and take it completely off. And don't forget about the bottom screw on this type of doorknob. Now let's remove the bolt. With the old doorknob removed, let's check the new pieces to make sure it's all there. Now we'll start putting in our new doorknob. We will take the doorknob neck mechanism. It has to be put in properly. That slanted part has to go to the outside of the door so that the door can close smoothly on it. Here's an old carpenter's trick. If your screw holes are loose, you can always put a sliver, a wood sliver in there, which will help tighten up the screws as we screw them in. Now we're ready to place the handle. Now in this doorknob we have the bottom piece also, which we discovered is actually, the hole is smaller than what's needed, so we're going to have to drill it out. Looking over the instruction manuals, it looks like the hole has to be a 3/8 inch hole. So let's get a 3/8 inch drill and drill out the hole. Now let's grab our doorknob handle. Now that we drilled out the hole, we'll just place the bottom part slightly in and then also align the top part. The top part has the square shaft which has to go into the bolt mechanism. Once we have it lined up, you'll feel it fit in place. Now reviewing our parts manual, they give us a right handle and a left handle depending on the swing of your door, so choose the one you like best. With the shaft sticking out, we will have to insert the shaft in the square hole of the outside handle, lining up the two screws so that we can put in our screws. With the top of the doorknob in place, we'll now have to put the bottom screw in just so the outside of the doorknob stays level. We'll just screw it in and then put the cap on. And then the real test, opening, closing the door, making sure the doorknob works. How nice is that? And then our last two steps are to remove the two plates off the actual door frame. You have the doorknob handle, which we will remove, put the old one on, and then you have your deadbolt plate up above, which we will do the same. Now remember the old carpenter's trick. If those screw holes are rather loose, put a piece of a shim in there and tighten them up. Now we have to go back and fix our deadbolt plate. Make sure it is on straight and tighten it up and check the bolt.
Now that we have everything straight, we're just going to tighten them up and give it the final test. Hey, it opens, it closes, it locks. Very good. How easy was that? Nice and easy. Nice easy project. Hey, hope you learned something from this video. Thanks for watching. I'm Ken Deininger with another backyard project. Now if you want to do something, next is we got to change the hinges